The two matchups that really stick out to me are RJ Barrett against Joe Harris, and
Yeah.
then Cam Reddish versus Kevin Durant. So those are my two big matchups, two key matchups, just because I don't think you're going to want, from a Knicks standpoint, I wouldn't want RJ on Kevin Durant. We saw that last season. It's very difficult. It's a difficult task for anybody to guard Kevin Durant, but I think
Yeah.
athletically, lengthwise, it's more of a Cam Reddish thing. And Cam has really been showing out. He's really improved his defense. And I think because of Cam's height, his length, I think he's a better matchup to go against Kevin Durant and just to have him as a defensive specialist. And he's kind of been showing that right now for RJ, putting him back at the two. It'll be difficult because you got to chase around Joe Harris, because Joe Harris is a good off ball guy who can just weave in and out of screens, find open spaces. I find that to be a difficult challenge for RJ because Joe Harris can also cut off ball as well. So I'm looking at those matches, but I think RJ can get the deal done. What do you think about those matchups? And then what do you think? The follow-up question is, do you think there are any other key matchups that we'd have to watch out for in this game?
Yeah, I'm just really curious how you guys, because I'm assuming you're going to double KD because that just seems to be the game plan right now. And like, by the way, that's the right game plan. Like, you should want to do that. That's what Dallas did down the stretch, and it largely paid off. It was weirdest game yesterday. They fouled KD at the 3-point line. They tried to do the intentional foul, and that's like that game was closer than it should have been. And I thought that Dallas outplayed them down the stretch. So I'm curious about that. I guess I am curious to see what Reddish just looks like, because I don't feel like I've watched him a ton as a Knick, like at all. So that I think will be fun for me. But yeah, I think those matchups will be really interesting. In terms of the other side of things, I'm curious who they put on Julius. I wonder if that's the Royce O'Neal matchup. They've done KD before. That's just like a tough matchup for him physically. And then I also am curious to see who they put on Brunson. Is that Sumner? Is that what they're going with? Like, point of attack defense is not a strength for the Nets this year at all. And a lot of that comes down to Simmons not looking like himself. They have this strange problem, the Nets do, where Royce O'Neal is like their best post defender, but he's also like hypothetically their best point of attack defender, even though he's 30, slowed down a little bit. I never felt like point of attack defense was like a strength for him. So, it is kind of, that's a tough ask. Are you going to put him on Brunson? I don't know if I love that matchup. So I think in a weird way, the Nets are not like super well equipped to defend the Knicks, just because I do think the Knicks are going to be able to get paint touches on them. And then the Julius thing, if he's playing well, we've seen it before. He's able to pretty much get what he wants against the Nets. So I think